one of the words of Denzel Washington, right? Macbeth, tragedy of Macbeth star. Denzel Washington is OG and the acting gang, right? So he said, after the whole incident with Chris Rock and Will Smith, one of the best solutions was the prayer. And yeah, I get it. And he said, after he was comforting Will Smith, it was along with him, Tyler Perry, and Bradley Cooper. He said one in this quote, he said, there's a saying, when the devil ignores you, right, you know you're doing something wrong. So when you're at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you. It's all the temptations, the things of that nature, and he wants to see you, wants to see you destroyed. Remember, Satan's job is to seek, kill, and destroy. So when he said that to Will in that particular moment, I believe it was appropriate because everyone was shocked. This is supposed to be the greatest night of your life, as far as your career in the natural world, and you're supposed to be rewarded with your accomplishments during the ceremony and being your best behavior. Yeah, that doesn't mean that you're perfect. I don't care how much money you have in influence, but at the end of the day, you will think in this particular setting that, especially you being rewarded for something, that you perform your butt off and you work very, very hard to get where you need to be, and you're providing for your family. You'll think, if you will put all bygones on bygones, you address your concerns backstage, not in front of everyone, to the point that now the spotlight's going to be on you. So, it's one of the Bible quotes. What I always believe is that, if a man doesn't have control of his spirit, it's like a city broken down without walls. I mean, back then in the ancient times, cities, in order for them to, have a defense fortress against the enemy, they used to have walls. But, every time, if you're not, stop, Luna, when you're not, if you're not in control, the city, the best way to take over the city is to, destroy their walls. And, therefore their defense is not up. And like I said, it was just unfortunate, man. I just really wish that he could have controlled his emotions and everything. But Denzel Washington has like some wise words in there. I pretty much expect that from him. But it's interesting, man. How's this going to play out? I believe too one of his films for Will Smith is going to be halted because of that. Right now. So he's still working on different productions, but I'm thinking along in the future now. I mean, he's still an A-list actor, but it still might hurt him for future roles, because he's still relatively young in acting role. You can act until you're like 80, 90 years old. He's in his 50s. And I was just going to read a little bit here from the People magazines. It says, Washington said he thankfully wasn't alone in speaking with Smith after he slapped Rock, confirming that others like Tyler Perry came immediately right over there with me in wake of the incident, according to the outlets. Though he refused to reveal exactly what was said, Washington told TD Jakes, right? He was at the summit, that some prayers were shared between the celebrities. I don't want to say what we talked about, but for the grace of God go any of us, Washington explained. He added, who are we to condemn? I don't know all the ins and outs of the situation, but I know the only solution was prayer. The way I saw it, the way I see it. Smith resigned from the Academy on Friday. Yep, I talked about that. He said his actions in the 94th Academy Awards presentations were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. He said he's sorry to Chris and his family, many other dear friends and loved ones, and all those in attendance and gloating audience at home. He betrayed the trust of the Academy. Yep. He said, we spent a lot of time together, so we've been talking. He's always been a mentor for me, and he grabbed me and he said, according to Washington, this is your year, Smith told People. Host Kate Adams, after winning the Screen Actor Guild Award for outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role for his part in King Richard. He just hugged me and said, I'm so happy for you. Just love who you're becoming, he said, later noting that he has long leaned on Washington for advice. He knew me years ago. I would go to Denzel for advice, so he's been seeing me through the years, and he was just telling me how proud he is of who I've become and what I've become, Smith shared. He was saying that he felt like a weight was lifted off his shoulders somehow. Yeah, man. And it's a good thing that, I'm pretty sure, Will had like mentors, but we all make mistakes, but at the end of the day, man, you still got to be held accountable for it. And I think people are still going to be talking about this because we're still in shock about this. And Tony Rock, of course, other comedians going to address this, like, making a joke out of it. But I think Tony Rock was serious. I mean, that's his brother. his blood brother, you know, you going up here and assault his brother, I mean, yeah, you're gonna feel some type of way, you know, at the end of the day, man. You know, it's just like, you know, you can mess around with your own brother, but you have somebody do something to your own, yeah, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna rub your wrong shoulder. So of course you might have some type of retaliation. But I'm not saying that would be the case that Tony Rock has, but you know, based on him addressing it verbally, I was just like, yeah, he was pretty heated. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to say this was some wise words by Denzel for saying this. You know, so if I get any more updated information, just want to have fun with this, man. You guys, you know, just stay tuned for that. And you know, whatever you guys want me to talk about and cover, I think I got some more news I want to go ahead and share. But I just want to make it short and sweet. Will you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe? Please share this video. Thank you for all the support. I love you guys, man, and I'm out. Deuces.